Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This is my third video for today. You guys already know that you might be seeing the same look in a few videos because I try to get as much filming as I can in one day. For today's video, I have a Sephora haul. I have been receiving birthday money and I did a little shopping from me to me. So I just wanted to share a few things that I picked up from Sephora lately. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, beauty, self-care, and body care. If you like that type of content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you guys doing today? I am so happy to have you here with me and I appreciate all of the love and the support. With that said, let's go ahead and let's get started with today's video. All right guys, so I have quite a few things here. I think I'm going to break it down into, I do have some fragrance, I have some beauty, I have a candle, so I have skincare. All right, so I'm going to start off with the two fragrances that I have in this haul. I went ahead and I picked up the Burberry Her EDT. So I had no idea that this was going to be released. As soon as I saw this on the website, I got so excited for this and I just wanted to review it for you guys. So here is the bottle. And I did a dedicated video for this fragrance, so I think that's going to be up before this haul. If it is up, I will be linking it up here so that you guys can see my thoughts on this fragrance. But I will say that I love it and it is a really nice fragrance for upcoming spring. So I am super excited to add this one to my collection. And then the next fragrance that I got was because of someone who I love watching here on YouTube. I love her channel. I want you guys to go check her out because she's super fun. You guys know that when it comes to me, I'm more of a chill, laid back type of person. Some people sometimes comment that I don't smile enough or I'm not hyper enough or many things. But that's just me. I'm a more laid back type of girl. But this girl that I'm going to talk about, she is just, energy is up here. And I love watching her because you can tell that she is just her true self. She's fun, she's loud, she makes you laugh while you're watching her. And that is Erika Buvalu. She is the sweetest person ever. She's always commenting on my videos. I love watching her videos. She's so fun. And she recently talked about this fragrance and she's the one that made me want to get this. So again, if you haven't checked her out, I'm going to be leaving her channel in the description box, but she's the one that made me want to check this fragrance out. I had been interested in it for a while, but I didn't hear too many people talking about it and it was a little pricey, so I wasn't sure. But then once she said how much she loved it, I went ahead and had to check it out. So this is by Malone and here is the really cute packaging. And this one is Scarlet Poppy. So I got the smaller bottle. It comes in this, wrapped up in this little tissue. And here is the bottle. Really nice scarlet kind of red color. Oh my God, you guys. This is one of the sexiest fragrances. This is so beautiful. I am so happy that I took Erica's advice and I just went ahead and got it because this fragrance is, if you love like cozy, it's hard to explain this. This is like a mix of a little bit of powdery, a little bit like creamy, smooth, cozy type of vanilla fragrance. This is gorgeous. And I need to do like a video once I wear it more often to review it further for you guys. But right now, this is beautiful. It reminds me of another one that I'm going to talk about right now. And I can't believe that I took the plunge and just got this. But you guys, I got myself Kilian's Rolling in Love. I did it. You guys know that I was asking you guys in the community section, what do you guys think about this fragrance? How do you feel about it? I was kind of like going back and forth. I really wanted it, but then at the same time, I didn't know if it was worth it. So here is the gorgeous, gorgeous bottle for this fragrance. I think that this is just stunning. The packaging is just beautiful. Now, this one is very similar to Scarlet Poppy, and I do see them compared on Fragrantica. So I can see where they're going with that. They're still different though. I feel like I sound like that person that has like 200 nude lipsticks and you find a difference for all of them, but there's a difference. So Scarlet Poppy to me is a little bit sweeter than Rolling in Love. I feel like they're both beautiful, but I do pick up way more almond in Rolling in Love. So Rolling in Love to me is a little bit more nutty, less sweet. It's beautiful as well. I'm so happy that I got it. So these two fragrances are beautiful. I love the red bottles. They're a little bit on the pricey side, but if you want to treat yourself, they're beautiful. I'm definitely going to be updating you guys after wearing them, after truly testing them, because I haven't worn them a full day, so I'm not sure how they last, but they're beautiful. They're beautiful, sexy fragrances that I feel like they're unique enough for me to go ahead and get them. So if they would have reminded me too much of something, I would have been a little bit disappointed. But as of right now, I am extremely in love with these fragrances and I'm happy that I got them. Next, let's go ahead and let's talk about some beauty products. So I did pick up the new Rare Beauty product, and that is the Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Stick and an Always an Optimist Soft Radiance Setting Powder. So these two were released recently and I was very curious about them. So I picked up the bronzer in the shade Happy Sol, and I'm gonna show you guys the packaging. So they come in this little stick packaging. Reminds me of a bronzer that I used to use from Clinique, or not a bronzer, it was like a foundation stick, but I used it as contour. And I am wearing this shade today and it blended out beautifully, like no difficulty in blending it out. Really, really nicely pigmented. The shade is really nice. I might do a video using them if you guys would like. But so far I am really, really enjoying this. And here is the setting powder. I got it in the shade Light. So here is the packaging. And then I also used this one. I set my makeup today with it. I'm still like on the fence how I feel about it because it is pretty mattifying. But I think that the reason why it feels so mattifying is because of the foundation that I'm using. So I have to play around with the products more so that I can kind of make up my mind about them. But the next product that I picked up is a new foundation, and I think this one might be going back to Sephora because I don't think that it's for me. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation Stay All Day and Night. So this one, I hear so many people talking so much about this foundation. I got it in the shade 5 Warm. I could have probably went with a shade or two darker, but they didn't have any in stock. So here is the foundation, and I did put this foundation on today, and I will say that it does give you a beautiful coverage. It's easy to blend. The only thing about it that I think it's not for me is that it is way too mattifying, and I do have dry skin. So if you have oily skin, this is probably like a dream foundation because super mattifying. I don't even think that you have to set it with powder. So me testing out a powder on top of a matte foundation is not the best idea because I literally right now feel like I don't have any moisture to my skin. I feel like a prune. Like I feel so dry. The makeup looks gorgeous and it's set in place, and I know that it's not going nowhere, but I need a foundation that gives me a little bit more of hydration. So I think this one is just not for me, but I would recommend it for people with oily skin because the coverage is insane and the finish of it is beautiful. It's just that since I have such dry skin, it tends to kind of like sink into like any expression lines that I make. So when I talk, sometimes I kind of like do a lot of expressions with my forehead, and I feel like it's going to set in there, like it sets into the expression lines. But other than that, it's a really nice foundation. It's just not for my skin type. So yeah, that's how I feel about that one. Another powder that I picked up and I have been using a lot, and I am head over heels obsessed with it, is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Matte Finish and Enhanced Radiant Loose Powder. And I got it in the shade 1. So this one is definitely a bougie powder. It's a little bit pricey. It's definitely not something that is like necessary, but if you really want a nice smoothing setting powder, this is gorgeous. It just sets the skin so nice, and it has like 4 little cubes with different color powders, and you just go ahead and it's supposed to kind of, I don't know if you guys can see, but it all comes out and it turns into one color. It's really brightening under the eye area. I didn't use it today because I was using the Rare Beauty one, but this one for sure, I love it. It doesn't dry out my skin too much. It's not too matte or anything like that. It's just very smoothing. So it just leaves you like this poreless, really, really nice under eye. And I absolutely love this one. I also picked up the One Size Beauty Preserve the Serve Luminous Setting Mist, and it almost feels like, it doesn't say that it has any alcohol in it, but I did use it today and it kind of made me feel a little bit tight. So I have to keep testing this one out further, but it looks like this. It smells really good. It's really refreshing when you first put it on, and it did set my makeup really, really nice. So I will see how I like this one. But yeah, I picked this one up as well. Then I picked up a few Makeup by Mario products because I have been hearing so much good stuff about his cream blushes and also his highlighters. All right, so I need to hurry up with this haul because I already hear the neighbors' kids playing around, so you might hear that. And my husband is on the phone with someone from work, so not the best day to film today, but okay. So I did pick up some Makeup by Mario cream blushes. I picked up 2. I got them in the shade Raspberry and Dusty Rose. I didn't use them today because by accident I set my concealer with loose powder, and I don't like to apply cream on top of powder because I always feel like I'm gonna mess up my makeup. But the blushes come in this white packaging. They look like this, and this one, they also come with a brush at the end, and this one is Dusty Rose, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it for you guys. So here is Dusty Rose. It's beautiful mauve type of pink color. And what I liked about this one in the videos was that they look super pigmented when you swatch them, but when you start blending them out, they just blend out into the most beautiful sheer blush. I mean, look how crazy this one looks. This one is Raspberry. I used it yesterday, and look how crazy that swatch is. But once you blend them out, they just look very luminous, very dewy on the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of blend it out a bit so that you guys can see. See like how it starts? I mean, it still looks super pigmented, I promise. Once you start blending it out on the skin, it gets much softer. You see that? It's really, really beautiful shades. And then I picked up the highlight in the shade Opal. So I am dying to pick up the shade Pearl, but it is always out of stock. And I picked up the shade Opal and I used it today, and I think that it is beautiful as well. It is like a very bright shade. It looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and do a swatch for you guys. They just feel really soft. And this one is like a very just opalescent type of highlight. Really, really pretty. I like it a lot. It reminds me of one of the Fenty highlights that I have. Super, super pretty. Next, I picked up another One Size Beauty liquid liner because I remember loving this so much and I used it all up not too long ago, so I needed a new one of this. Really, really nice for winged liner. It will give you beautiful, effortless liner because I feel like I just finish my liner way quicker with this. Really pigmented, super, super black. Love it. And then I also picked up a bronzer from Huda Beauty. This is Glowish and this is in the shade Medium. I love this product. So I have this bronzer on today as well on top of the Rare Beauty contour stick, and this bronzer is so gorgeous. You do not get any fallout or like powdery texture with this, but the shade is really, really nice. I'm gonna swatch it right there under the blushes. It blends really, really nice on the skin, but it is not powdery at all. It just feels really smooth. Really, really nice bronzer. And last but not least, I picked up another candle from Forever Mood, and this is a Caked Up. I have my Grown Folks Business burning right now. I love that candle. I've been burning that candle so much and I feel like it still looks like it's new, and it fills up my entire filming room. So I went ahead and got this one, which is a much sweeter fragrance or a scent. And you guys, this reminds me of my favorite fragrances, or like my favorite almondy fragrances. It reminds me a little bit of Girl of Now. It reminds me a little bit of like cherry. I smell cherry. Today I smell coconut. Does this have coconut? It does. It smells kind of like the shredded coconut, like on top of cake and stuff like that. It's a perfect name, Caked Up. It's super sweet. I'm going to read the notes for this candle. It is roasted pistachio, almond cream, pineapple, honey, jasmine, coconut, vanilla bean, and musk. This is a must-have. Out of all of the candles that I have smelled, this one is definitely like top for me. I can't wait to start burning this one. Today I'm getting a ton of coconut out of it, but sometimes I smell it and I get a little bit more cherry, almond vibe to it. Really sweet, and it just smells like the most delicious cake ever, and it is girly, so I cannot wait to start burning this one as well. Love, love, love her candles. They're amazing, and I feel like they're a little bit pricier than what I usually pay for candles, but they last longer than my Bath and Body Works candles. Like, I could burn it for hours and it fills up the room, even though it's not a 3-wick candle, and it lasts a long time, so it's worth it. It smells really, really good. So that's another one added to my candle collection. So that is going to be it for today's haul. Thank you so much for being here with me. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? 'Cause I gotta say, you're looking like